now broke in Philly. PhillyCAM is one of many local media outlets contributing to this project on solutions-oriented reporting on poverty. Broad Street Ministries is asking for clothing donation this fall to help the less fortunate. Reporter Adam Bornstein has more.
The rising cost of food, health insurance, and housing makes it difficult for those less fortunate to live comfortably. Since 2005, Broad Street Ministries at 315 Broad Street has been stepping in to help families and individuals in need by providing food, a mail service, clothing, and so much more. The ministry's signature service are their lunches served Monday through Fridays from 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m.
We have lunches every day from 11:30 to 1. We range from about 240 to about 350 guests a day for lunch. We have what we call a dining experience. We focus on not on the food, but on the experience of building community, finding a safe space for people to come in and enjoy their time in the dining room. It's in our old sanctuary, so it's a very welcoming space. So it's really a sense of having that sense of cordiality and hospitality. And so rather than focusing on the food, which many soup kitchens do, we focus on the experience of being with each other as you're dining together.
When people can't afford the clothes on their backs, they can come here to the ministry's clothing closet.
Welcome. So our guests can choose 3 items of clothing. They come in usually once every other week. They'll come in and get what they need. Our women's clothes are here, all the way back. Here you can see. Again, they're tops and pants and skirts and whatnot. Then we also have the women's shoes down here, and also we have some hoodies and sweatshirts on the other side as well, and hats and scarves and things. In the wintertime we'll have a lot of winter coats will be on racks that we put outside as well.
Another invaluable service the ministry provides is a mail service.
The mail service is one of the most important services we have today. It's becoming crucial. We started 10 years ago. We started because there was a weird way of thinking that was in the city that I still don't understand. In those days, you couldn't get a mailing address unless you had an ID, and you couldn't get an ID unless you had a mailing address. And we thought that was just crazy. And so we decided to just cut through that knot and just give people the opportunity to have an address without having an ID. If they had an ID, that was fine. If they didn't, that was fine too. Without an address, there are very few services we can connect with. If you are eligible for welfare or other benefits, if you don't have an address, it's not going to happen. And if you need an ID, you have an address. It's about 3,000 people get their mail here. Sometimes even when people get an address or they get a home, they can get very lonely. So it's really great for them to have a place to come. They know people, it's friendly. So it really becomes sort of that general store kind of feeling you would have in the old days.
Philadelphia Fight's on-site health clinic is another important benefit provided here.
They have medical personnel that come in. They'll do some Hep C testing. They do even some dental folks come in, and dentist comes in to do dental screenings and X-rays. We have a physician assistant and a medical assistant. So it's really comprehensive. And if our guests need more comprehensive care, their clinic is just a few blocks away. So again, it's a great partnership. We don't want to get into the medical field because they do it really well. We're seeing a big change in terms of the uptake of getting medical care, especially because it's right here on site. For many of our guests, it's really important to, when they're ready, to really connect them immediately with the services. That's where we find the uptake. It's right there, right away, with a really warm handshake, and our guests feel safer and more comfortable doing it that way.
The staff at Broad Street Ministry could not do all this without the help of its many volunteers.
So the ways volunteers get involved with the services here are through the meal, the mail, personal care, and our clothing closet. And we have a new opportunity to sort all of the clothes that folks bring in, which is awesome. But it's basically the in-house services that we offer. That's what we can provide the volunteers for. We probably get about 25 volunteers a day, so that's about 125 a week, sometimes more.
Personal care items round out just a few of the services Broad Street Ministry provides.
We have some volunteers out in our multi-purpose room, and they'll have some order forms where people can pick out the items that they need, and then those forms get brought back here, and then the order's fulfilled, and then the names are put on some just plain paper bags, and then they're sealed up. So then we take them back out, and then people then can pick up the items that they requested without anybody else knowing what it is.
To donate clothing or to find out more information about Broad Street Ministry services, go to the website, broadstreetministry.org. For PhillyCAM Voices, I'm Adam Bornstein.
PhillyCAM is one of 19 news organizations producing Broke in Philly, a collaborative reporting project on solutions to poverty and the city's push towards economic justice. See more of this reporting at brokeinphilly.org.